Welcome to the Connection with Ancestors guided visualization. Plant your feet powerfully on the floor. Make your spine comfortably straight. If you're feeling any stress or tightness, roll your head around on your neck, rotate your shoulders, make your body comfortable. And now, to a count of 4, take a deep breath in. And out. And in again. And out. As you continue breathing, allow your eyes to close and begin to form a mental image. You are standing at the edge of a lake in a barren desert environment, a very bare lake. The lake itself is absolutely still. The surface has not so much as a ripple. You can see the sky reflected perfectly. The only thing in your vision other than the lake is a perfect glass sphere floating just above the surface of the lake. And you notice that, as you breathe in, the sphere rises slowly, and as you breathe out, back down it goes, almost touching the surface of the lake. There's no movement, either in the lake or in your mind, other than the inhale of your breath and the rising of the sphere, and then the exhale and the descending of the sphere. As you continue breathing, you notice that whenever a thought forms in your mind, a ripple appears on the surface of the lake. The sphere dips down and touches the surface of the water, creating ripples. You watch the ripples as they spread out, lose energy, and eventually disappear. You do the same thing with the thought. Just notice it until it disappears. With a calm, comfortable mind, we'll begin our journey. Walking up the trail, farther and farther up the hill, you enjoy the sense of effort that you are requiring of your body and which it is enjoying providing, fulfilling the purpose for which it was built. It was made for this. You notice the ubiquitous desert plants, creosote bushes, drought-stunted acacia trees, and the distinctive yucca plant pass left and right, as well as layer upon layer, eons, epochs of geologic history. Ancient limestone beds, vast sand dunes solidified into mountains, and volcanic monuments, now motionless but revealing their inherent power. Within this landscape, you notice the animals and birds moving. Squirrels, jackrabbits, lizards, as well as hawks, vultures. You take a moment to notice them and breathe. Cresting a saddle in the trail, opening up new vistas, for just a split second your vision blurs, and you find yourself in the same place, but a place somehow altogether removed. Everything appears nearly identical, but something is fundamentally different. You can't put your finger on it, but the air, the sun, the wind, something. Is that it? Somewhat inconsequential, but the antenna you remember seeing on an opposite ridge isn't there. Is that it? You set the intention to keep an eye on the horizon in case you miss the antenna, and you take a moment to breathe. Continuing on your hike, you reach a point where you can look back to the trailhead and adjacent buildings only to realize they are not there. The bustling desert trailhead simply isn't there, just a wide, undisturbed canyon. You look down at yourself and notice that the clothing you're wearing is not the clothing you put on this morning, but something you've never worn before. Primitive fibers, animal skins, minimal, yet perfect in form and function. With surprise and wonder, you notice also that your body is harder, leaner, tanner, but still you. With amazement, you realize that you've somehow traveled in time, or in dimension, to the exact location you were in, but in a much, much earlier era. You pause to breathe and consider the implications of this event. Despite the reality-altering event, you begin to notice that you feel at home. You feel the connection to this place, as though you are from here. The ancestors of humanity are from here. Your ancestors walked in a place like this. A piece of you walked in this place. The flora and fauna become immediately more familiar, as though you've tapped into an ancient well of knowledge passed down, intrinsic to your DNA. Plants that passed by unnoticed take on new importance as you remember their relevance to your life, in the form of food, shelter, medicine, and clothing. The animals you've seen, previously regarded as objects of amusement, something cute to be captured with a camera, exist in an entirely new place in your life. They are brothers, sisters, cousins, parents, teachers, beings equal to yourself, perfectly designed for their role in the world, with strength and wisdom not just equal to your own, but surpassing it, and with invaluable lessons to teach. You take a breath and contemplate this realization, this reconnection with ancient wisdom. A shift in consciousness is occurring. For what may be the first time in your life, you are completely present. You are where you belong. There is no worry over an imaginary future, no thoughts of an agonized past. You breathe and allow this sensation, revelation, transformation to just be, right here and right now. This place, this moment. You aren't late for anything. You aren't missing anything. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, exactly when you're supposed to be, and exactly who you're supposed to be. Feeling the timelessness, you breathe your new reality. Satisfied with your meditation, you begin moving back toward the beginning of the trail. As quickly as it shifted, reality has shifted back. Off in the distance appear the trailhead, your car, other hikers, but the feeling remains. You breathe deeply and stride confidently across the land. You revel in the sense of power, confidence, and belonging. You think about the various areas of your life and what it would be like to carry this feeling into them. Your home, your social life, your career. Your mind enjoys applying these feelings there, and enjoys the knowledge that you have access to these feelings anytime you desire, just by taking a quick mental journey to this place. And you breathe.